My Honorable, our lecturer Miss Nindya Utimadini, and all of my friends that I love in Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us mercies and blessings so we can meet together in this place. Secondly, salawat and salam always be given to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which has brought us from the darkness to the lightness, from the Jahiliyyah era to the Islamic era. In this time, I want to bring you the speech about promiscuity which is occurred among our youth today. Ladies and gentlemen, according to Dr. Singgi Gunarsa in his book, promiscuity is a broad association between adolescents indefinitely which is occurred in the community or group. Associations that has no boundaries often led to the various of crimes or diversions which is not accordance with moral values. Currently, promiscuity has prevailed in our life. Many teenagers have implemented promiscuity in their social life. They seem to have no fear of the negative impact that may result from promiscuity. To avoid this bad lifestyle, we should know the factors that can lead to the promiscuity. So, there are several factors that can be triggered to this bad habit, namely the internal factors and external factors. The first is external factors. External factors is factors that can arise from the outside of teenagers itself. For example, the weak of family's role. Family takes a big responsible for the emergence of promiscuity because wrong education that is taught from family will make children doing the promiscuity. The next is environmental factor. Environment also plays a key role in the emergence of promiscuity. Commonly, bad environments will produce bad human and vice versa. The second is internal factors. Internal factors is the factors that comes from the teenagers itself. Internal factors include crisis identity and the weak of self-control. Adolescents who experience a crisis identity will be very easily influenced by promiscuity because they do not know whether the actions is good or not. And then the weak of self-control. The lack of religious education makes teens don't have self-control. They are not educated in religious knowledge so that they are not afraid of sins. Ladies and gentlemen, from the discussion above, we can conclude some points that could cause promiscuity, namely lack of intentions and affection from their parents, associations in a bad environment, lack of self-control, and the last is crisis identity which is experienced by adolescents. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of crime from promiscuity such as free sex, drug abuse, fighting between teens and much more. Therefore, let us prevent the promiscuity in our family, relative, our sisters, our brothers, our friends, and neighbor. The most important way to avoid promiscuity is to optimize the role of the family. But because by creating a good education in the family will make teenagers be better controlled to avoid promiscuity. So, that is the speech about promiscuity which is occurred among our youth today. I hope you can take some learning in it. Last but not least, I hope we can meet together in any situations. Wallahumma wafiq ila aqwamit thoriq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.